Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and in this video I'll talk about what make the best champions stand out. Of course, we all want to have the best champions. This best champions is going to solve a lot of places. For example, in the gear right one, you just need couple champions, maybe 2 champions is going to be totally enough to go for the gear right one and actually clear the stage. I even see videos with a single champion doing that. So definitely the good champions stand out, but how you can know? I mean, if you don't want to watch YouTube videos or whatever, or maybe some guides, how if the new hero come, how to know if this hero is actually good? So I'll tell you my little strategy here. And the first thing, if for example it's a fighter or any kind of DPS, I'm going to check his deep damage. This is the base damage is one for me the most important things in Watcher of Realms, because everything critical rate, critical damage, increase the attack is going to affect your base attack, which in my case for Abomination is 5864 damage. Everything that as a percentage you apply to this damage is going to be with the green things. So bigger base damage is going to bring bigger extra damage. This is one of the things I'm looking for. And of course attack speed, attack interval is also important thing, but if you don't put some kind of gear, the rest of the status is going to be absolutely the same like the rest of the heroes. Only the attack intervals, and of course the cost is important, but let's say we don't care that much for the cost. I think the base attack is the most important thing. After you check the status, the next step is of course check the skills. Here you can see even the game actually provides you with pretty decent animation, how the hero is actually ultimate and what he's doing, so you don't have to think, well, what this supposed to mean, what this attack or enemy is supposed to mean and stuff like this. So yeah, Abomination have pretty decent also ultimate. So I think for me he's one of the best free-to-play player heroes, and by free-to-play player heroes I don't think you're going to receive it by nothing, but you can actually get him from the fusion, and this is very important, because if you got all this rare, for example I have all this rare and I can level up my Abomination one more time, or if you don't have Abomination you're going to finally get him. So yeah, this is one of the things, the skills is very important for the specific hero you're looking for. If you're looking for fighter, the next tip is actually not that much related, is this fighter, is this mage, and this is the awakening. Now some heroes have pretty decent awakening, some heroes have not so good awakening. Now for good awakening, definitely I'm going to give one other example that I was surprised that is presented in the game, and this is Rat. Now Rat is one of the best free-to-play player heroes. You're going to get him just by leveling, walking in the game, and his awakening is absolutely insane. Now starting with the first awakening is Trigger Soul Basher, guarantee a critical hit. This fun thing, guaranteed a critical hit is pretty decent since the Rat is doing massive damage. On the third awakening, inflict burning to the target that takes AoE damage from the heavy blow. Extra AoE damage, so this hero is not only hitting hard but now is presented with AoE damage, which is burning 20% magic damage per second. And the final one that I think is the most important one is when heavy blow is triggered, the hero restores HP equals to 30% of the total damage due. In the arena I use Rat alone, I don't need healer for the Rat, and just because of this awakening. And you can put him so he can stop incoming mobs, and at the same time you don't want to waste a second place for a healer. So you can put Dolores, for example. Dolores is not a good healer, she's area of effect healer, but she provides with insane amount of damage, so definitely I think this is going to save your spot, and also is going to provide this hero with a healing. On the guild boss I don't even use a healer over Marat, so you definitely have to check awakening of this hero. Even though you just get this hero or you just review this hero, If the awakening is insane, definitely is a champion. And of course, on the wasp place is what type is this hero? Is this marksman? Is this fighter, or so on? Here it's actually applying the artifacts, but if you don't have a lot of artifacts, I strongly suggest using this artifact. Ancestral Teaching is going to provide you with 60% increasing the attack, and I think this is way more easy to get artifact and also way more easy to level up. Of course, it's going to cost you some meteorites, maybe in chance. It's going to cost you this thing, Mithril, to actually level up, but in the same time 60% is pretty decent, and this is a static one. And normally when you deploy a fighter ground unit, there is a big chance there is somebody close to this fighter, or you just put somebody close to this fighter. In the guild boss, there is always somebody close to your fighter. So yeah, I think this is pretty decent artifact. Just mention that. So this is the way I actually see what the hero I want to go for. Sometimes the promotion is actually giving me some extra idea, but mostly it's just increasing some status in general. This is the most thing. Sometimes it's going to increase the range. Maybe if I find, okay, this is a Nyx, maybe Nyx have some increase. Yeah, like you see, it's going to increase the range, the previous one. So yeah, in general, this is the way I check one hero and I decide, is this hero a good one or this hero is not so good one. And if the hero is good one, you can find any place for this hero and he will shine and also stand out from the rest of your heroes. So I guess this will be for this short video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next amazing video.